Good morning. Happy Thursday. I haven't done my hair yet, so no judgment. I am doing a poll on my pages right now to be wearing my delicate and dainty tank top through Closet Candy with the cardi, or if I should go get it with the runway, or the office is my runway blazer. Y'all can vote. Let me know. I'll be doing a live once I'm done getting ready to confirm the winner. But the reason we're here right now is to get ready this morning. So I already took my Euologen Daily Eucollagen. Take it every single day, y'all. Take it every single day for 30 days for however long you want to maintain them results. Because, like, my skin, I live in Colorado, so it's always dull and, like, just super dry. But, like I'm combination, so then I still get the oil. It's not fun. But look at, like, you can see the shine. Like, and I'm not even messing with you right now. I mean, I did put up the hydrating primer on there because, like, you gotta get with the primer, but otherwise, like my end of the month breakout is finally going away. Thank you. But my collagen and then my eye masks that I do right when I wake up in the morning when I'm making coffee and stuff, both of those things, so the eye mask and the collagen, they're up to 20% off right now with Unique. I put my rewards link in the below in the description, because this month Unique has all of the all of their beach bag must-haves up to 20% off. So that's everything from your collagen to your eye masks to your body lotion to lip butter or lip masks, all the things. So, like, go get it right now. If you're been on the fence with using collagen, you're like, I don't know, it's a liquid collagen, I highly recommend doing it right now because it's 20% off, and it's only for June 2022. If you are watching this and it's not June 2022, hashtag replay in the year that you're watching it, and I will be more than happy to provide whatever information I got going on then. But yeah, so if you're going to do the collagen, what I highly recommend is you get the 15-day pack and then you subscribe with the 30-day pack. So when you can subscribe, it doesn't have to be every month. It could be every 2 months, every 3 months, every 4 months, whatever is your thing. That's fine. But if you do the 15 pack and the 30-day pack, you start when they come in the mail, do 2 a day. So 1 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon. Or do them back to back. It does the same thing. So it's liquid and it absorbs easier into your body. It's less, it's easier. I don't know, it's just easier for your body to absorb. But then you can double up that first 15 days so you can kind of get it all nice and saturated up in there. Highly recommend it. Subscribe with the 20% off this month. If you don't wear makeup and you watch me, that's totally cool. I used to be that way too. But skincare is essential if you want to keep looking young and not have to wear makeup. So gotta take care of that skin whether you wear makeup or not. And I say it every time, but legit, like, I have not taken one fibromyalgia pain med since I started collagen. So that in itself is a really big deal to me. Anyhow, if you have any questions, let me know. Like, I have all the facts. If you're like, what's the difference between bovine, which is like cow and like animal fattiness, or whitefish marine collagen? I will hook you up with them deets. Let me know. Tastes delicious. I put mine in the refrigerator just for an added, like, little refreshing vibe. Everything, dude. 20% off. If you're up on the fence, this is the time to go get your serum. Anyhow, also, I have my first fundraiser of the weekend. I don't know why I did this to myself, but I'm doing a fundraiser for my son for his summer program that he won or got accepted into this summer, tonight, and then Saturday my first big one with Brave Young Hearts and One Hope and 7 Sellers. So it's fine. I just, like, really like to, like, stress myself out, I guess. I don't know, and plan things back to back when I'm just like, why am I so busy all the time? And, well, oh, because you'd like to do this to yourself. Okay, so I am going in with my, like, everybody does their, is this a cute look for me? Everybody does their concealer different. I just place it where I'd like to have a little bit more highlight or coverage. And I wear the color Organza. That being said, I'm going to need to change that up because it's officially summer, and all them baseball games that I'm going to for my youngest is getting that tan one. But I'm gonna have to, yeah, like definitely move that on up a shade in a second. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that pale lady. The thing with makeup and foundations, to be more specific, I would always recommend going lighter when you are picking a makeup if you're unsure. And then it's just easier to make darker in the spots that you want to, as opposed to getting a shade too dark and then like having to like cake on or redo to get them in a little bit of a lighter color. What I do is with a foundation brush, I just do a little foundation brush and I spray a little of the Behold setting spray on the brush, so it's easier to work the collagen, oh my gosh, the concealer all around. Like, do you see how red I get now? Like, I never used to have that. Like, my body's just changing now that I'm in my 30s. And like, everybody's like, oh, you should, it's gonna happen. It'll even happen to you. And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, well, it's happening to me. Like, my skin is changing. My face is changing. My body, like, is way harder to change. You know what I mean? Anyway, so then when I'm doing my concealer, I push it into the skin first, because then it helps with not letting it get too cakey. And then it also just helps actually use all the product instead of immediately starting to swipe it off your face when you put it on. But do you see how nicely it just like, oh, all that redness? Or like, where did that come from? I used to have like just my freckles and then one tone of skin color. And that changed. And I think it's ever since I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, it's like I have, rosacea, I think. I don't know, because I just like, if I have like a Truly or a glass of wine, like, you would be shocked. You'd be like, are you okay? Because my face and my chest gets so red, and it never used to do that prior to me having fibromyalgia. So who knows, or it's just like a thing, or it's just a thing that the body does. Trying to give myself grace for aging, because like, everybody's got to do it. And it's a privilege, but also, like, I was always the person, like, I don't need to dye my hair when I'm older. Like, I'm gonna embrace my age and aging. Everybody says that, but the second you start seeing them wrinkles and the changes, bro, your mind changes quick. But then you have lovely things like the collagen that can help make you stay longer, or stay younger longer. I'm telling you. I wish that there's like a class that all teenagers, men, women, whatever, they, she, him, who, they, that teaches you how to like take care of your, like, your person, right? Like, I never really thought about having to take care of my hair because I always had good hair and it didn't rip or it didn't break or, you know, whatever. And so I never knew about it. And I don't think that like even my parents like knew about not like the effects of not taking your skin from as early of an age as possible to forever, because it just wasn't a thing. But if you're wanting to take care of your face and take care of your skin, like, it's essential. Just do it. It's a little bit more work, but it'll be worth it in the long run. I promise you. So I take all the collagen and then I just kind of blend it in everywhere. Collagen, why am I so obsessed? I know, it's a problem. Collagen, bobologen. What I think I might do, because I am looking like a wee bit pale with my organza. Like, I legit didn't think that was happening yet, because so this is also a thing. Sunscreen. Like, sunscreen. I have so many friends that are in their 50s and 60s, and they have had so many like cancerous moles and stuff removed from their skin because like sunscreen wasn't a thing. I put so much sunscreen on my face before I go to a baseball game or something, in my neck and anything that's showing, because like it's a real scare. Like, you don't think about it when you're younger, but like you should, because it's a thing. So what I'm gonna like attempt to do is I'm gonna take my chiffon spray on foundation, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and then I'm actually just gonna spray just a little bit on like my makeup palette, and then I'm gonna take my BB cream because I'm like not about that full-on foundation vibe right now. But and the BB cream is really just a tinted moisturizer. I love it, and I think that everybody should use it because you're hydrated and so pretty. Okay, yeah, so you added a little bit of color, but I just put my BB cream right on in my makeup palette with my spray on foundation. And like, if you're like me and you're like, oh my gosh, I just got my new BB cream and it's too light, it's not my color, once I'm tan, like I get it. Let's just like mix the foundations until you're fully ready to get a summer color. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're using unique products. All of them just go really well together. There's no like issues. Oh yeah, I feel way better about that. Not quite as pearl. If you're like me and you're like finally like seeing the differences in your skin and you want help trying to find the foundation or BB cream that works for you and your skin, comment below color match, and I would be happy to hook a sister up, or brother, or like you do you, because I never knew that there were other options for my face prior to, I knew about them, but I just didn't know what the differences were, like how to decide. But if you are taking care of your skin, like it's a lot easier to find what's right for you. And if you're not taking care of your skin but you want to start doing it, we also have Uology. So it's like our serums and our moisturizers and well, I mean, it's included in the collagen and stuff, but we can do a little quiz and figure out what skincare needs is like perfect for what you were experiencing right now. Let's do that too. Like comment below Uology and like let's figure it out together as a team. And then also I go in with my compact still because I don't use setting powder right now because my face is just too dang dry. So I just set it with my pressed foundation powder. This is in the color Organza, so I might get a little bit whiter, but like I said, it's always easier to go lighter than it is to start with darker and then go lighter. Do you know what I mean? So I just take a foundation brush, but if you have it and you just take it to the office or in your purse or whatever, it has a little blotter that comes in and then rolls around. Your girl's crazy. But I take, for the initial application, I take a powder foundation brush, and it does matter, like, it does matter how you're applying your makeup to what you are using to apply it with. Like, I was like, oh, like the dollar store little, like, triangular foam things aren't what you're supposed to be doing. No. Like, foundation powder brush for foundation. Little what am I thinking about? Little concealer foundation brush if it's liquid as opposed to powder foundation. Like this is a powder one, it's finer, and this is a liquid one. Like if, and you know, we have plenty of them on Unique, different ones, but if you're like just trying them out to see what works with you and your makeup that you're currently using, they have them at the dollar store, and it says like either, you know, highlighter brush or foundation brush, all the things. Or if you're like at the store, even though like I wish you were buying from me, but I get it, like you do you, just like message me and be like, I'm confused on which brush. I would be happy to hook you up because I know that feeling of like, wait, what do I do? It's too much. I know this is a long video. I'm trying really hard. I just get so excited and start talking about things and then forget what I'm doing. What is everybody doing this weekend? What's happening? What's happening? Hot stuff. Name of the movie. Comment below if you know what movie I'm talking about. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so when you're doing a powder, kind of just like the foundation brush or concealer that I just did, you want to press it into your skin at first and then go in and blend it all around, because then it helps not lose a bunch of the product, but also just sits better. I don't know, it gives it a little setting power. I hate it when that happens. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Okay, so now I'm going to show you why I say always start out lighter and then go darker, because so you can use a contour if you do a contour, but I'm super into my bronzer right now, and I'm using the shade Bronze. Or no, sorry. I was like, that's ironic. I'm using the shade Gold. I love this stuff because if you're like more of a natural contouring person, this is the way to go. Nope. That was my highlighter. I was wondering. I was like, why am I so confused? Whew. Bronzer in the color Light. I dropped it and broke it, but don't judge me. So let's see how it's just kind of lighter, more neutral than a contour. Do you see how much? Oh my God. I promise it won't look like this like forever. Oh. Okay, so I take my angled brush, my contour brush. I never used to contour and it was too scary. But like, you'll see the difference. Like if I walked in and you saw this, you'd be like, okay, she's a ghost, whatever. But so I take the sharp edge, you see that, of my sculpting brush, and I start at my temple and I just work it towards my nose. And you just do little tiny circles until you get it all the way to where you want. And it does not take a lot. Like you don't want to use a lot, because then you'd be looking overly bronzy. But do you see already like the difference in the way my like cheekbones look and everything, just with like a little bit of bronzer? And I used to be so scared of contouring. I was like like watching all those videos where they're like, oh God, it was like so intimidating for me. I was like, I'm never gonna know. And then I learned how to just do this like simple, like light version of contouring with my bronzer. And I was like, oh, it is easy and it does look so much better. And then you just take the flat side and you kind of just blend it in so there's no hard lines. But do you already see like what it's done for my face, my facial structure? Oh, telling you, it's a thing. I always do my huge forehead because like it could take up the whole camera. I'm not saying that against myself. I'm just like stating the facts. Like it's better to be aware. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then I take it and I do that. So also like if you're like, oh my gosh, I just put on way too much. This is my first time. I'm not comfortable doing it. Just take your foundation brush that you were just using and kind of like just wipe off where you are afraid of having a little bit too much. You don't have to completely redo all of your makeup. Which I wish somebody told me. Like, do you see already? Like, do you see the difference? And there's no, like, hard lines. Like, that's what I love about Unique makeup, too, is it's so easy and blendable and easy to use, even if you're not like, an all-day, everyday makeup wearer. Because that is me, or was me. Then you just blend it in. Like, you never want to, like, look like you put on bronzer. You just want to, like, oh, what? I just have a really skinny face. And, like, I've seen some people, because it does take a second to, like, I can't see. It does take a second to, like, just kind of get into your skin or whatever. And so people will sometimes just, like, do all this stuff, put it there, and then blend it in, which, like, whatever you feel comfortable with. Easy to use. It does make the makeup look better, especially if you are trying to wear out the rest of your summer colors. I get it, because that's what I'm doing too. But do you see how now I'm not like, oh my God, she's a ghost? It's like the power, bro. The power of bronzer. And a little bit of the spray on foundation with the BB cream looks just as nice. I'm telling you, collagen is... it's so worth it. It's so worth the money. I'm telling you right now. Now let's go in and use the highlighter golden. So I just take my highlighter brush and I just like get it all nice and all over it. Oh, yeah, that was excessive. And then again, I start at my temple, but go a little bit higher than you were with your bronzer. And you see, okay, girl, I see you. Their highlighters, no joke, bro. Like, I never found a highlighter that, like, I didn't, some of them were like too glittery, or like it would be too liquidy, so it would like crack on my face. And like, because at first, before I started using more like foundation and stuff, I would just put on like a highlighter and a blush and then like live my best life. But gotta do your Cupid's bow. See? Ooh, ooh. It's like it's almost like natural, right? Who does that? Okay. And now for the pièce de résistance, the powder illuminizer. I'm using this instead of a blush these days. I just like how easy it is to, or how neutral it is, and it just looks really pretty, and it adds to that highlighted kind of like glow. So you take your your blush brush and just kind of get it all over. Don't press down hard, just lightly graze the top of it, and again, start like right under your, see where it's like right here, and then like brush up, because you want to give the illusion that your cheekbones are going this way. You know, that's just what you gotta do. But you see, it's just like a nice subtle little like pop of color. My babe, I love it. Okay, do you like it? Me too. Me too. Okay. I'm a fan. That's how easy it is. I'm gonna like go and get all of this makeup off my hair and like fix this guy and this guy, and then I'll post finished product pics. This was a long video, I'm sorry, but like, share, and follow. Have a wonderful Thursday.